right, so here he is out of the blue corner, the #1 heavyweight contender fighting for the title here tonight. Daniel Cormier has 8 championship belts at home. Do you remember, though, the nerves for your first UFC title fight?
It's the most overwhelming thing you've ever felt in your entire life. You are sitting in the back waiting for that moment where you get an opportunity to go chase something greater than yourself. So many people have played a part in getting this man to this spot. How does he deliver? How does he not let anyone down? How does he ultimately become the champion of the world? This is a big spot for him. He is so excited to try and become the man.
Well, self-belief is a powerful thing. He has long thought that he is the best heavyweight in the world. Tonight, he gets a chance to prove it. All right, so here he is, one of a handful of 2-division champions in UFC history. My broadcast partner and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, UFC Hall of Famer Daniel Cormier, back on the proving ground tonight.
As DC makes the walk to the octagon, you know he's as fashionable as they get. But ultimately, when this man steps into the octagon, he goes out there, fights with a high pace, a lot of pressure, and really tries to overwhelm his opponents. His in-your-face style is constant. It's overwhelming. He has all the skills that have made him and allowed him to become a UFC double champion and a UFC Hall of Famer.
And as you can see, he's got the haircut on point. The fight week beard has given way to the goatee, and Cormier's still motivated at this stage of his career, so we'll see what he has for this particular opposition tonight. But more often than not, people know what DC brings to the table, and they have been unable to stop it. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. And now one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Sergei Pavlovich. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Daniel D.C.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. An all-time great wrestler when it comes to transitioning to mixed martial arts. Here is the champion, Daniel Cormier. We'll see how he approaches this fight early. Figures to be able to get the takedown tonight if that is the path he chooses. Don't sleep on the power, though, as well. DC can get you out of there with his left hand, his right hand. A lot of different weapons in the arsenal of Daniel Cormier. Volume hook shots to the body here as he continues to work out of the clinch.
He's doing a really good job of digging to the body every time he comes in close. I really love the way that he's staying the course. He's really following the game plan of get to the body if he was going to win this fight.
First takedown attempt for the wrestler here, and he's able to get the more well-rounded fighter to the ground. So the striker gets a little bit off balance and pays the ultimate price.
But we know this is where this guy wants to be. Now, his opponent is a very good grappler, but this is his wheelhouse. This is where he makes his money, and if he's on the ground on top, he is exactly where he wants to be. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Now he's going full mount. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Pavlovich getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
Let's go! Get him off, dude! Get him off!
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Cormier's back in full mount.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yup.
Keep those hands up for me. Keep those hands high.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger. Nice transition. He's got him flat on his back.
Cormier's got his back again.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas.
He's got to be careful here.
20 seconds to go in round one. Final seconds. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Round two straight ahead. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two.
He's hurt bad. There you go. There you go.
Let's go!
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by DC. Oh, he's got his back. Cormier's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here.
He's got to be careful here.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
Well, he postures up yet again and delivers another big ground and pound strike. Nice sequence there by Cormier.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Cormier.
Work to get back in the guard now. Move those hits.
Good fight here, under 2 to go. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Dominate those wrists.
He's having his way with him here. Thought about a joke, instead flattens him out. And now he's got a lot of options offensively, champ.
Yeah, he's got all the options available to him. Now he just has to get all that hip pressure into his opponent's back and just start raining down ground and pound.
And if you're the bottom fighter, better start intelligently defending yourself. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cormier's looking for that arm triangle now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Arm triangle attempt. He's got to get that elbow going forward. He's got to drop his chest to the mat. Don't squeeze. Let your shoulder do the work, and you'll get the finish.
20 seconds to go. Pavlovich's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward.
Avoid that takedown. The only reason to
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready. Ready. Let's do it.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Cormier. Looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising his technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to his position.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Pavlovich's eye starting to swell now. It's the elbow there. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Oh.
keep the pressure going on that ground game. Let's go.
Cormier's in half guard now. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Good work, guys.
Use that wrist control.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Kick him off.
Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. All right, less than a minute here to go now in round 3.
Getting him on here.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is thudding off the mat.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Cormier.
I need you to move. Scramble.
Waning seconds here of round number 3. Cormier's right back to the full mount here. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Breath and recover. And relax. Let's get that heart rate down. You're looking a little tired out there last round. This round,
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5. Offering up over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low. And now he's got him very bad.
All right, So an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that point.
Pavlovich is looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Cormier's got his head looking for a guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
There it is.
I know you've got a huge appreciation for this.
Cormier.
Oh, he got out!
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Get that wrist control for me.
Oh, he got to the spot.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do you do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up with a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there behind Pavlovich. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by DC.
Great submission defense.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position, and you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, no surprise. 45 seconds remain in the round. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Take a deep breath. This round, same thing. Let's take him down and control him. He has no answer for you down there.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming. Leg kick lands, nicely done. His misses are entertaining.
Get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let go.
Cormier gets in the clinch. The takedown is not there. Engaging a single collar tie. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Pavlovich's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues.
Use your focus. Let's get focused.
Cormier gets up. He is back on the feet here. Nice. Nicely done. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Jockeying for position in the clinch. Both fighters here trying to get a more dominant position. Well, he doesn't need space. Beautiful connection there in the clinch. Oh, how about the judo toss there? It's not as easy as it looks, I can assure you. All right, they separate now. We'll see who can get off in space.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge in reach.
He passes the half.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Nicely done.
Oh, in the mouth. He's got to start throwing now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Good work from the top here by DC. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Pavlovich. 1 minute to go in the fight. Cormier's back inside control here. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything.
All-out action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Daniel D.C.
All right, another strong performance for the UFC Hall of Famer. Daniel Cormier wins this fight tonight by decision.